Hi everyone, here is Akhtar, welcome back on my YouTube channel, and it is time to talk about the new epic unit coming next week, Lele. He is pretty interesting for an epic unit, you are gonna see that, but before we jump into the content, as always, if you enjoy it, please like, comment and subscribe, thank you so much. So, Lele is a new epic unit from the Holy Light Parliament. She is a defense type unit with a red mark, and she is pretty interesting, especially if you are running during the battle with direct damage dealers. You are gonna see that. So, first of all, let's talk about her basic attack. She deals death damage to a single enemy and steals some part of his turn meter. We don't know the coefficient yet, I'm not sure she is gonna steal all the turn meter, it will be way too effective, so I don't know if it is the case. But still, if she can remove steal maybe 20% turn meter, it is still huge for a basic attack. Now I want to talk about this passive here before jumping onto the second skill, because it gives a unique buff on the heroes that combo with the second ability. So, first of all, the passive Lighted Firecrackers, she grants a shield on an ally by a part of her max HP, and this unique buff here, Overheated Joy, for 2 turns if the ally gains heal layers of buff in 1 turn if she is on the battlefield. So if she is alive, if your allies gain heal buffs, it is not written at the moment, but maybe it's gonna need 2 layers of heal, maybe, or 3, because if you read her exclusive 3, it reduces the required buff layers of triggering this effect right here, this passive. So probably it's gonna require multiple layers of heal buff. So if the ally have Overheated Joy, it cannot trigger this effect. So whenever an ally is gonna take some layers of heal, they will get Overheated Joy and a shield. But if they already have Overheated Joy, it won't trigger the shield. Why not? Now it's time to talk about the second ability. She removes Overheated Joy from all allies and increases their turn meter, grant a heal on them for 2 turns, and extend the duration of all attribute buffs on all allies by 1 turn. This is super strong. She is the only one that can do that actually at the moment in the game. You have Nordak that can copies his buffs on all allies. That means if you play a Nordak right after all your allies, and if you lose the buffs on your allies, he can give them back to them, the buff back to them. So it is nice, but it's better right here because she will increase the duration of the buffs by 1 turn, and this is pretty nice, pretty strong, because if you have a look on her ultimate, she can increase all allies crit rate and crit damage for 2 turns, which is pretty high. And something else about her ultimate right here, with the first exclusive, it will increase the crit rate and the crit damage granted by this skill. Without exclusive, probably she will increase the crit rate by 25% of all allies and the crit damage by 30%. With the first exclusive, it will increase the crit rate by 50% and the crit damage by 60%. I'm pretty sure of that. And second exclusive, she increases the turn meter granted by the second ability right here, so why not? She has a pretty strong mechanic to pair with direct damage dealers, so probably on the guild boss, if you use Lucifer, for example, or other heroes such as Shia or Mutu, for example, it should be interesting to have this unit. So she has a pretty nice mechanic, but you have to be careful using the Overheated Joy buff mechanic right here. If you want to grant all allies a shield, you have to take into consideration that if you have this buff on your allies, she won't apply a shield on them. That means you have to think about when you want to use the second ability to remove these buffs on your allies. but this can be really interesting for maybe dungeon in order to lower the turn meter of the boss, even if he takes a less turn meter reduction, or in arena it can be interesting to lower the turn meter of enemies and increase the duration of your attribute buffs. She can be really interesting, not broken, but really interesting. Tell me what do you think about this hero in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If it's the case, as usual, please like, comment and subscribe, and then see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Infinite Magicraid. Play to slay.